so it might be a little bit off. Because I noticed when we did the BS stream and the podcast and stuff, it was a little off. So just waiting for. I better actually turn off my heater while I'm thinking about it. Because I really don't want that going while we're live right now. Oh, by the way, we are live right now.
We are live. I was about to ask, are we live?
Yeah, we're live
What's
right
up,
now.
guys?
Yeah,
Let me do this. I've never done this on stream.
All right, what you got?
I don't know. I'm just doing this with my eyes. I always do it in pictures. I always do it in pictures all the time on Twitter, and I freak people out. So I just figured I'd do that for the first moment, the first big moment on the what is it called? IRL stream.
Yeah, Iceberg IRL.
Okay.
I've seen other people name theirs that, and I've seen IDK do it, so I'm like, why not? But yeah, so this is a new streaming series that we're going to sort of start doing, and it's basically like a happy medium between the podcast and BS streams, just kind of laid back, just chilling, talking about old stories and stuff. It's not going to be as sporadic as the BS stream. At the same time, though, we're not going to be as structured as the podcast. We'll talk about like stories on here that we wouldn't talk about on the podcast just because they wouldn't have like modern relevance. So for tonight, I see a lot of people in the chat already. So hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. I was just about to pull up the chat right now, actually.
Yeah.
And shout out to Hobos for trolling Jimmy Johnson. You are a legend, bro. Hey, you got him.
I can't believe that happened.
I can't believe you fell. The seven-time champ fell for it.
Anyway. So, with this, what we're going to be doing tonight is we're going to be going back. I don't know. We'll go maybe an hour and a half, give or take. But we're going to look back at old rumors and Jayski stories from, at this point, we're going to start with March of 2002. There might just be some random ones about silly season news. There might be other ones about manufacturers possibly coming into the sport. I mean, again, remember, these stories are all like 20 years old. So,
and this is like pre-social media too. So
so crazy stuff gets believed. And it's also kind of crazy too how Jayski over time has changed. So again, if you're going to look or follow along with us like on the page, which I have the page here, what we're going to do is we're going to go on to the March 2002 rumors and stories tab and page and just scroll through and look. And we'll probably just go from month to month and stuff like that. So for the almost 100 of you in here, click that like button. I know it's an impromptu stream on a Friday night. I think I'm going to be doing...
And this is a new series, by the way, in case you guys don't know. In case the number one wasn't a good indicator, it's a new series, guys.
Yeah, and we're going to probably be doing one of these episodes down in Daytona, too, with the Daytona house and everyone who's going to be on.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
So, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, poor Danny won't be there, though.
All right, so let's get into it. The first thing that pops up, so I'm just starting from March 1st on here. The first thing that pops up is Derek Cope trying to have a cup team, a Winston Cup team, possibly full time for the rest of 2002. It didn't work out. And thank you, Adam Smith.
It's working out now, though.
Yeah. Well, that's the funny part. But thank you, Adam Smith, for the Canadian 279. Matt Kenseth is a robot. We'll be sure to pass that along to Eric.
Not like Kimi Räikkönen, though. Kimi Räikkönen in F1, that's a robot. But he's a funny robot, though.
Let's see what else we got here. This one caught my attention, so I went and looked, and I will admit I scouted out a few of these, but this one got my attention. So it is Hooters back to Winston Cup update. And basically that they are, he hopes to operate his team for far less than $15 million or so that top teams would get for sponsorship. Boy, that has changed.
That's changed a lot.
And listen to this. Who the driver they teamed with was. Kirk Shelmerdine.
Shelberdine? Wait. I say Shelberdine. Shelberdine.
I think it's interchangeable.
Yeah, all the time.
But it says that Brooks, who is a majority owner of Hooters restaurant chain and Eastern Foods, is a maker of salad dressing and dips, has teamed with driver Kirk Shelmerdine and plans to run a limited number of races this season. 2002, I gotta let people know this isn't today, but 2002, they plan to add races next season. Spoiler alert, I don't think they did, because I'm pretty sure it went to Brett Bodine.
It did, yeah.
In 2003. I just find that funny, and it was from the Atlanta Journal. So remember, these stories are all like 19 years old, so it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, here's one. Here's one that'll catch all of our attention right now.
Years ago.
More Toyota stuff.
Oh,
And here's what the story was at the time. Once
2000.
again, rumors are circulating that Toyota wants to get involved with the Craftsman Truck Series as a prelude to coming to Winston Cup. A recent interview with Mark Amstock of Toyota's National Truck and SUV marketing manager on NHRA.com did little to quell such speculation, and said that of his goals, we're learning what it takes to work in NASCAR. The Craftsman Truck Series is next, and then we'll work our way up to Winston Cup. We'll be there sooner than people think, and within 5 years.
No way, I will not have.
No way, I will not have these outsiders coming in here and win.
And within 5 years, they were in the Winston Cup Series, or then the Nextel Cup Series.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool though.
It's stuff like this. Oh, and thank you, Brady Travis, for the $1.99. Says Texas Terry or Uncle Ward. That's a toughie.
Ooh, Texas Terry.
I don't know. I like Wood, but
I gotta go with Terry on this one.
Yeah, Terry.
And what's funny is, I've heard people say that stuff is just has never changed has changed a ton since the early 2000s, which is true in a lot of respects.
Yeah.
But if you look at what fans were interested in talking about, this is hilarious. There's rumors at the time going on about different number 28 paint schemes. Paint scheme rumors were always like relevant in NASCAR.
Really? Wait, so like it was a bigger deal back then, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, because
NASCAR fans have always loved pretty cars, I guess.
So
Yeah,
it says this here. So there was another new number 28 scheme update. False. Hearing that the new paint scheme for the number 28 Ford is in the works and should debut within 60 days. And this was as of February 28th, 2002. The update was hearing the rumor is false. No changes will be made to the scheme this year. But there is a reason that there were rumors to that story. And a lot of people don't connect this dot here. So obviously the 28 was with Yates at the time. But they did have a change of scheme the next year because they completely changed the car number the next year to 38 with the M&M's car with Elliott
rebranded
Sadler.
it. Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I really wanted to point out with this stream, though, is that when it comes to these old stories, you can actually really learn how to navigate how these rumors today may or may not come to be. Because have you noticed that there's so many times where it's like, they're saying there'll be a new sponsor here, and it's like, there's always a fire to the smoke, or smoke to the fire, or whatever you want it to be.
Wow, that's interesting.
So there's that one. 2002. Okay, so this is at the same time. This is interesting too, especially seeing how it's a 20-year anniversary of Earnhardt's death. Here is another story from March 1st of that year. Earnhardt joined the autopsy case. Seeking to defend a new state law restricting public access to autopsy photos, Dale Earnhardt's family has joined the court case Thursday, challenging the law. The late NASCAR driver's family said it was admitted as friend of the court. So I'm assuming, just coming in or whatever, meaning that it is not an official party to the lawsuit, but could argue in support of the law. And this is actually something that a lot of people should learn. A lot of people, I should say, know me as the guy who made basically the hit piece on Teresa Earnhardt. But I will say she fought valiantly at the time
and for good reason.
For good reason to protect.
Because
I
was gonna say for good reason, because the reason being is when back in 1994, I believe, when Rodney Orr and Neil Bonnet both perished at Daytona that year during Speed Weeks, their autopsy photos were leaked, and I think around like 6 to 7 years later they were leaked after Dale Sr. died.
Yeah.
So they just wanted to make sure that, Dale Sr.'s pictures were kept under wraps, and for good reason, of course.
Well,
Yeah.
and the thing too is that it was journalists basically prying to private records in a lot of instances, or
because
finding loopholes.
I think the main reasons were because they wanted like feature like photos for like their stories on like
Shock value.
accidents in racing. Yeah, and to be fair, also at Sports Illustrated, they did something similar in 1999 after the Charlotte incident with IndyCar, when after 3 fans were killed in the grandstands. They used these bloody, gory pictures for shock value, and it pissed off a lot of people in the IndyCar community. So much so that even one of their main journalists from Sports Illustrated, like his credentials got pulled entirely.
Mm-hmm. Well,
for the entire event, but then they reinstated him because it was a huge misunderstanding, I guess. But it was bad. It was pretty bad.
And it says in here too that the law, and again, this is all on Jayski. Full credit to Jayski. After the stream, I'll put the links there. It's just I don't want the links up right now to mess up the stream any more than it might be internet wise. But it said that basically copying autopsy photos without a court order is punishable by 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. And I'm pretty sure it was around this time they instituted the law, and I think it's like called, one of the names for it is like the Dale Earnhardt Law or the Earnhardt Bill or something. So yeah, I as much as I might dislike what Teresa Earnhardt did later on in her professional career,
that's one thing we can all agree. Okay, she did good on that. Now, running DEI, no, not good. But this, good.
Here's one that a lot of people would be. Oh, really quick. Thank you, Adam Smith, for the $2.79 Canadian dollars. Says, what's worse, NASCAR Goes Country album or the 2013 Daytona 500?
I haven't heard the NASCAR Goes Country album, but what is it from? Like 1976, 77? Oh, God.
I think Dale Earnhardt sang a song on it.
Maybe I should do a reaction stream listening to that whole album.
If it's not copyrighted.
You know what?
Yeah, if it's not copyrighted.
One thing that can be said about NASCAR and singing, Kyle Petty wasn't actually that bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, Kyle Petty was good. He
Danny,
was awesome.
Didn't he have like a short career in country music for a while?
Yeah, originally he didn't even want to race. He wanted to go do country music.
He would have been awesome. He would have been an awesome country
singer. He got wrapped up into the family business.
Yeah, he was like, I got to keep the family business alive.
Here's one. This one, I think this one will surprise a lot of people because people think like these diversity initiatives are like new to NASCAR. No, but this is from 2002, Dodge Motorsports Diversity Program to take effect. And basically, it's in conjunction with NASCAR Technical Institute, the exclusive educational partner of NASCAR. Dodge Motorsports is providing a tremendous opportunity for minority students to establish careers in the exciting world of NASCAR and motorsports through Dodge Motorsports Diversity Scholarship Program. Awards to cover costs associated with tuition and housing at NASCAR Technical Institute in Mooresville will be offered to a limited number of students. So,
and that's something that still hasn't really ever went away either.
Yeah, no, it's still around in a sense.
Here's something else that's cool too. There is a Las Vegas chapter of Speedway Children's Charities, and they did different auctions and stuff. And it's a bunch of drivers raising money, and there's a few names on this list. So there's Rusty Wallace. Had $7,000 for bidding, I think, as a meet and greet. So Rusty Wallace was the most sought after for a meet and greet with $7,000. Tony Stewart was second with $3,500. Dale Jr. was third, $3,400. Now remember, at this time, Dale Jr. was not the most popular driver in NASCAR yet. It was still Bill Elliott. Mm-hmm. Take a wild guess. So Bill Elliott's seventh with $1,300. Take a wild guess who at number 4 would be.
It's probably some random driver.
It is.
Yeah, I want to say, a random driver. What, Shauna Robinson? Please be.
No,
Shauna
she's
Robinson.
14th at 1,100.
Okay, so that's still good. That's still good though.
Danny,
Jimmy Spencer.
Jimmy Spencer is not on the list. It's at about a 5-second delay, but chat. I want to see if you guys got it. And while we're waiting for the chat, best Daytona 500 ever for $1.99 from Logan Detweiler.
That's hard. I was planning on making a video on that since I always talk about, the worst.
I'm thinking about doing a top 10.
But yeah, I don't know like what's considered the best one though. Like that's hard.
Tough. I mean, I love 2005 a ton.
2007's a great one.
That's a good one. Yeah, that is really, really good.
Aside from the jet jar thing, honestly, I rewatched the 2012 one. It's pretty good actually.
Yeah, like I have to say, what is it? Wouldn't it be the 2012 500 or the 2007 one? Those two.
Those would be up there. I always have a soft spot for 2005. And by the way, nobody, the only person on the list that anyone has guessed so far that's on the list is Michael Waltrip, and he is sixth with $1,500 for his. So
who's fourth?
Sentimental moments for the 500. I would say the 98 one just because of that finish.
But the racing was bad.
And by the way, we got 160 some watching. Lick that like button. Slow motion. You got it right. Stacy Compton was number 4 at $2,500.
He was in the Busch series by then.
Wait, how much money did they put up to meet Stacy Compton?
$2,500.
Bro, the sport was so big back in the day.
And thank you.
I want to meet Stacy right now.
Yeah, I want to meet Stacy Compton.
And thank you, Nolan Davis, for the $2.99. So I'm going to explain the J.D. McDuffie death conspiracy. Darian, I think you probably might know more about that than me.
Wait. The death conspiracy?
I haven't heard it.
Now, I mean, I've done a video on his career and stuff, and I do know how he passed away at Watkins Glen in 1991, but a death conspiracy. I've never heard of this regarding J.D. McDuffie. So if you could please elaborate more on that, that'd be great. But yeah, I don't know what that is, to be honest with you. Yeah,
Mr. Compton or Mr. Copter. I'm seeing Compton in the chat, and everyone's shocked. Mr. Copter 2448. Yeah. Lick the like button is what we say. It's just a way to set us apart from everyone else. I always say hit the like button or stuff like that.
Bro, everyone's always like hit the like button or hit the subscribe button. Like, dude, just lick it. Yeah, just
that like button. Here's one. Oh, really quick. Thank you, GN, for the $5 super chat. My favorite classic 500 to watch is 1993. I can't speak tonight.
93.
Best 500 from the 21st century. Toss up between 2007, 2010, and 2014, in my opinion. I'll be real with you. I think someone else put this in the chat too. But take away the last quarter of the lap of the 2001 Daytona 500. That is one of the greatest races. Tony Stewart actually in a recent interview said that he goes back every year and watches the 2001 Daytona 500. It's a good race.
It's an amazing race. It was the first
year. Until
the
last moment.
Yeah, it just until the last moments, the last lap. 199 of those 200 laps were amazing.
We got some stoneheads in the chat.
If you just focus on Michael Waltrip getting his first win, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. But then there's the obvious thing.
Oh my goodness, listen to this here. TV ratings for The Rock.
Oh gosh, these numbers are going to be damn. So you younger fans better listen. It used to be like this, and this is not a joke. Go ahead, tell the ratings.
All right. Fox got a 6.3 rating for its coverage of the Subway 400 from Rockingham last Sunday, which is about 9% higher than last year's races other than the Daytona 500. NBC's coverage of Winter Olympus gold medal hockey game between the U.S. and Canada, which aired against much of the race telecast, had a 10.7 rating in comparison. So NASCAR was the closest sport, because I don't think there's any other sport going on at that point, but probably the closest sport other than football that could compete with the freaking Olympics at the time. That's just crazy, man.
I know. And it's like sometimes I really need to go back and look at these numbers because it feels like it never really happened, but it did. This is actually the way the sport was back in the day, y'all.
Oh, here's something cool too. This is from, I believe, March 2nd. All right, so that was just like literally in almost 20 minutes, we covered a day of rumors and news from back in more
Twitter too.
And there is that much today. Slowly. It's just some isn't as like I guess you could say important, more or less. But looking here, this is one 66 car gets a sponsor for Las Vegas. Now for people at home, you might know a bit about this team. For some of the fans who've been watching for a while, this was from Haas Carter Motorsports, which would one day turn into Stewart Haas Racing.
Wow.
Humble beginnings.
Yes, and I'm trying to find who the driver was for it. Thank you, Nolan Davis, for the $9.99 super chat. It says, basically, from what I heard at his funeral, his wife combed his hair over and his. That might be what it is. That is
I know. Oh, God. Okay, I know what he's talking about. Okay, I know what he's talking about. Oh, I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm good,
it's
man.
so bad. Oh, I'm good. I'm sorry. I know what you mean.
I won't
though.
read too.
Okay.
I want to stay monetized for the most part on this, so I won't read too much
it's
in
just,
depth.
It's gruesome.
Detail.
It's gruesome though. Yeah. It's.
But that's definitely something. That's actually something I hadn't really heard much before about. But
I remember. Okay, that's what he was talking about. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. It's bad.
Let's see. Haas Carter Motorsports are pursuing sponsorship opportunities for the numbers 26 and 66 Fords. The team's previous sponsor, Kmart, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in January of 2002.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a throwback alone right there.
That is a throwback.
Petrie close to sponsor. He owned the 33 and 55 cars at the time.
And they ran well in 2001. They both won one race, too.
What?
What? Oh, wait. What
he
is
was
this?
negotiating with Jerry Jones.
Oh, my God.
What?
I didn't know this.
Andy Petrie was trying to get a deal done with Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, it says that number 3355 team owner Andy Petrie may have a good deal or good lead on a sponsor for his second team to keep it running. Insiders say his negotiations with Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones may be key. Petrie said, "I have no news to report." Of course he would say that. Oh, and here's the driver. This can tell you how much stuff has changed. The driver was Mike Wallace.
He did run for them in the Daytona 500 that year.
And that driver Mike Wallace wanted Petrie to let him run Hamilton's backup car as the number 33 in the 400 at Vegas, but Petrie declined. I should say.
They wouldn't run it again.
Wow.
That's crazy. Yeah, Jerry Jones.
I didn't know that.
And the Cowboys sucked at the time too. What was this, 2002?
Oh my God,
they were bad.
The very next thing is about his loss in money.
Oh no.
That his unsponsored number 33 car this weekend takes that car off a few more bonus plans and could cost the team as much as $750,000.
Jeez.
Let's see. Petrie's number 33 was in the top 30 in owners points last week, so it was guaranteed $8,000 a race from that. $288,000 a year that it would lose from falling out of that. That's crazy.
Because Joe Nemechek in 2001, he won in the 33 at the second race at Rockingham. And then Hamilton won at Talladega earlier in the year.
Let's see. Next year's engines may have I'm just looking. There's different things about like a one engine rule policy per weekend.
A one engine rule. What?
That's like where they have to use one engine. I think if they use, let's see, NASCAR instituted
a backup engine.
It says NASCAR instituted a one engine rule this season, which took effect last weekend at Rockingham. Teams can only use one engine all weekend, and if they change engines before the race, they have to start from the rear of the field. Okay, so it's basically going to what we have now.
Okay.
But I saw there was something. Oh God, Nick Arias for the $2 says Michael Marunkts. I love Marunkts. Logan Detweiler, thanks for the $1.99 thoughts on Kyle Larson's new sponsor. It's basically like Hendrick Car Parts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's basically a Hendrick funded sponsor, pretty much.
Yep.
These stories are so crazy looking back.
Yeah, the Jerry Jones one that caught me off guard.
Oh, this is something that M&M's did at the time, where you could vote. It says M&M's vote. Candy lovers around the globe will be faced with a decision beginning March 6th. Thank you, Sophie,
that's
for the $2 super chat. I think so.
I know that is. Yeah, I recognized it immediately. Hello.
Where are you getting that money from? Oh crap! I'm supposed to text her back about something. I'll do that after the stream. Oops.
You're caught.
Yeah.
No, I'm supposed to buy some cookies, I think. Yeah, it's that time of the year to buy lots of Samoas.
What kind of cookies though?
Samoas.
What are Samoas?
You know, like the
Just look them up. Just look
yeah,
up
look them
Samoa.
up. You'll know what they are. I can't explain. But really quick, right here, the M&M's brand, as consumers debate which color should be added for the famous pack, and they're having people vote on the color of car for Ken Schrader's car. And I think there was like 6 different paint schemes for
There
it.
was a campaign that season, and some of the schemes are actually in NASCAR Thunder 2004. Or no, 2003.
2003. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
No Denny Lovers, no.
Yeah, 2003. So that's interesting. But yeah, it did actually happen eventually.
Oh, okay. I just got a text for. Hi, everybody watching at home.
Hello.
So here's another one. This was a huge rumor at the time. Tony Stewart in a Chevy at Texas.
What?
And
What?
Well,
What?
so think.
Blasphemy.
Really quick.
Wow.
Let me grab something. Let me grab something.
Like, what? Toyota? Or no, not Toyota. What the heck am I saying Toyota for?
Chevy?
Tony in a
Tony.
Chevy.
So, this right here is a die cast from Tony Stewart's 2002 championship winning season. And you can notice it's Pontiac. So, that's actually kind of crazy. So, like, the last 2 manufacturers to drop from NASCAR won the championship the year that they left the sport.
Yeah, people forget about that.
No, because 2000.
Well, no, they're
Three.
major teams, I should say. Major teams, whatever.
Yeah, major
Okay.
teams,
Yeah.
basically. I guess you could say.
Let's be real. Aside from Ricky Craven's win at Darlington, they basically were gone in 2003.
Yeah, like they
Yeah,
they
true.
just had the 32, the 10, the 01. They were dead at that
They were
point.
pretty much. I mean, it was on the wall.
I think it's crazy though. It's basically GM Chevy, but different brand.
Right.
And I saw when I was looking, there's also stuff about Bobby Labonte and a Chevy. So it was really, I mean, it's probably like on the wall written at that time. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
They really kept Pontiac afloat, really from like 2000 to 2002, because by then, like a bunch of other teams began to drop them or change, you know?
yeah. Let's see. I love how literally, like, because the chat is at such a delay, and I look at it, and it's like literally the 10 seconds I said that, and then we like corrected and basically went on or whatever, and there's like 20 comments saying how wrong I am. It's funny.
By the way, 190 people watching. That's awesome for
Nice.
this first episode. Lick the like button, guys.
Yeah, and this would probably be like a weekly thing. You know, maybe sometimes we might miss a week here or there, but there's definitely going to be more streaming going on, and we're just going to cover different topics that people don't really talk about. Ooh, Ryan Fussner for the $2.
Spin the
Please
spinner.
spin the saucer. Spin that.
Spin the saucer.
See, it lights up. I got it to light up again.
Gosh, that thing is awesome too. By the
I
way.
love it. I love it. It's like one of my favorite damn things I got now. So yeah, we'll anytime anyone super chats that, we'll spin it. And then on the podcast, like we said, we have different segments now for it. But if you put it, no matter whose channel it is, I will spin it. All right, so let's see what else we got on here. Template changes to NASCAR. That happened in 2003.
And did.
Let's see what else we got. There's more of it here. New Pontiac.
New Pontiac. What?
NASCAR officials
What?
have begun studying Pontiac's plans for a new Winston Cup model in 2003, which is, I think. And then there's another one. Update. Pontiac gone. And this is from 2001. These are from 2001.
What?
This is where it starts. During the Cup race at Kansas, NBC mentioned that Joe Gibbs Racing has tested the 2003 Pontiac Grand Prix in the wind tunnel and expects it to present it to NASCAR for approval in mid-2002. And look at that like button. We got 200 people watching right now.
So it's obvious they were not satisfied with the performance at all, and they were like, we're gonna head up.
No, because that was from like October, November of 2001.
So this was a late change. They were like, yeah, we're not really satisfied with this. We're gonna head out.
Let's see. This was also
Yeah, I'm
the
just
time
gonna head out. Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna go. So
But you die.
This was also the same time for the Las Vegas race that Johnny Benson made his 200th Winston Cup start at Las Vegas. So if Ultimate 23 Dragons in the chat, Shout out to her on her favorite driver.
See, we have some sort of connection there, Dragon. He made his 200th career start at my home track. That's awesome.
And by the way, for everyone watching at home, all of us are.
We're all cool. That's like so 2018, guys. Come on.
Stewart in the Indy 500, update number 3 with Penske.
What?
Penske confirmed Saturday that he has had discussions with Home Depot officials about running Tony Stewart in a third car for the Indy 500. Penske, who said that he has not made a decision on running a third car, is Home Depot's on Home Depot's board of directors.
And the thing with this era is in the Indy 500, this was like a few years after the official kart IRL split. So like what kart teams would do is they would just bring in, their more powerful teams into the IRL just for that one race, and they would just dominate every single year because they were the top dogs basically. So Tony could have won it that year for sure, maybe. So we'll never know.
Nicholas Gray, thanks for the $5. Says, can't wait to see JGR's number 54 All-Star Xfinity team. Will Ty Dillon win a race in the Xfinity Series? I think he could.
I think he's got potential.
Yeah, I really think he can. Maybe not just Talladega. Isn't he running at like let's say Iowa or something? Or wait, NASCAR isn't running there anymore.
They're not running there anymore.
That's right. They're not. That's right.
Well,
so much news passed me by.
I think ARCA is doing some races out there.
Yeah, like either ARCA or like the East and the West will run a few races out there. I don't know, but yeah, I think he'll win.
And thank you, Ryan Morrow, for the $1.99. Biggest Cup Series bust.
Danica. It has to be Danica, right? Danica.
She was just set up so badly by the media. Like,
I know.
If we looked at that, and the same thing with like Hornish and Montoya to an extent, which I don't think Montoya was honestly that bad.
He's not a bust. He's not a bust though.
But
the dude got a few wins. Him and Ambrose are not busts.
Yeah, they're not busts.
And by the way, I was it Josh Ravel, I think, that said that it's not Marcos Ambrose, it's Marcus Ambrose.
But this is the same guy who also calls NASCAR on purpose sometimes. So take it with a grain of salt. No. But he's right about the whole Ambrose. Yeah. I think that's his right way. That's the right way to say his name, I think.
But when it comes to like these IndyCar drivers and drivers from like different racing series, I have to admit, it's like the media just sets them up for failure every time.
Because and you know why? Because it's a bunch of mainstream media. Yeah. Like they don't understand racing quite like us, so they don't really know that hey, it's a different type of sanctioning body, a different type of racing. So
I can't believe
just set them up for failure.
I can't believe nobody, especially Danny, hasn't for biggest bust mentioned Tia Norfleet.
I mean, is she really a bust if she never got started?
She never got started. That's my point. Yeah, she never got started.
Here's another thing.
I'm an Xfinity driver. Oh my God, get out of here.
So again, we're only
I'm here. I drive Matt Crafton's truck. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna let me get in this seat really quick and in my Matt Crafton jacket.
I still know how she got that.
So we're only a half hour in, and we're already a half hour in. We're only in March 3rd. One of these was from, I believe, the Vegas race? I can't tell where we are like time wise where it all lines up, but it says Hamilton's DNF. Bobby Hamilton had his first DNF since Phoenix of November in 2000, a 40-race-long streak. The new streak leaders are Jeff Gordon at 34, Jeff Burton at 32, and Sterling Marlin at 31 straight races without a DNF. Now, here's something that people might not remember is I think it was like around 2009 or 10, Kevin Harvick went like 60 or 50 races. It might have been 2007. I'm not sure. It was in the mid 2000s where like Kevin Harvick had this long streak where he would just not DNF at all. He'd like, if he crashed, he'd get back out there. He wasn't great, but he was like very consistent at just basically finishing.
I remember his winless streak from 2007 to 2010. I remember that. That was a long dry spell. And then all of a sudden he just started winning, and look where he's at now.
So this is right after the Las Vegas race. Does anybody know who won the 2002 Las Vegas race? And what
Silver Bullet, Sterling Marlin. Yep, I know that.
And what weird occurrence happened at that time?
There was like What had happened was in the race, NASCAR didn't penalize Marlin. That was the one thing I remember. They didn't penalize him when he probably should have been penalized.
I think, didn't they throw the caution to let him get like a lap back or something because they
Yeah,
accidentally gave the wrong penalty?
Yeah, I don't know if it was that. That might have been a separate incident.
I'm pretty sure that was the same race.
Really? I mean, okay. Well, it might have happened both in the same race, I think.
Marlin took over the points lead after 3 races. Who did? Hey, Jake, how's it going?
What's up, Jake?
Oh, yeah, Blaze says in the chat it was a 115 race winless streak for Harvick.
Yeah, it was bad. Wow. It was really bad. And then he even had one in the early 2000s from like 2003 to 2005. It was a long thing, too.
And then, it says Yoshi fan put in there, spun out on pit entry.
Yes, that's right. Spun out on pit entry, and then they posted him for speeding, but then they were like, "Oh no, we'll take it away," because he was clearly trying to save his car. But then in 2014, Casey Kane does the exact same thing to avoid a crash, and then he gets penalized. So.
And then Noah Coleman, he can't do that.
Yeah, that was like, and that took place 2 weeks earlier.
So Marlin after this race had a 75-point lead over rookie Ryan Newman. Not Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Newman.
Newman, before he was like, Newman was like the man back.
He started off like, I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
Yeah, he was a beast, man. But yeah, Sterling Marlin in 2002.
Those first 4 years, Newman was like, I don't think Newman finished outside the top 10 in points those first 4 years, did he?
And also, I think a large portion of his polls came from like 2002 to 2006. So. A lot of those came during that era. He was a rocket man.
Ooh. The day after the Las Vegas race, boycott news. A group of fans are circulating an internet petition to encourage a boycott of NASCAR.com's website. The site started charging this season for its Racecast feature, which I think that's normal now.
Isn't that all? Yeah. It's always been charged, right?
No, it must have probably been free beforehand. It was a service that lists lap-by-lap race updates and includes MRN's broadcast. The group wants to boycott the site from March 22nd to March 24th. And
they're not allowed to do capitalism.
Oh, no. How dare they try and make money?
This is so crazy. Like,
what the hell? What? This is on Jayski.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, this is hilarious.
More stuff about M&Ms. Let's see.
I still can't get over that. They're trying to make money. They're just trying to make an honest buck, and you guys are complaining.
Testing during the week. Here's one that a lot of people aren't used to anymore.
It's been a while.
The cars of number 40, Sterling Marlin, number 19, Jeremy Mayfield, Mark Martin in the 6, Ryan Newman in the 12, Tony Stewart in the 20, Dale Jarrett in the 88, and Jimmy Johnson in the 48 were testing NASCAR chassis. I can't read. I'm sorry, I can't read tonight.
It's okay. Do your best. What does it say?
Dynamometer.
Thank
you, Ryan. And I'm probably like and plus I'm not the biggest car guy either, so I'm probably like butchering it. Ryan Morrow for the 299 says, "What team is the kiss of death in NASCAR?"
Wait, by kiss of death, like what exactly does he mean?
What do you mean by that?
Well, we know Alex Bowman winning is the kiss of death for race tracks.
So I'll go with that. So whatever team a driver goes to, their career basically dies. That's what I'm getting. So, I don't know. What team would be considered what? Roush Racing? Well, I mean, they're still around, though.
Ginn turned into one.
That is true, yeah, Ginn.
Mark Martin, was the only one that really survived the Ginn days.
Yeah.
Oh, this is crazy. I didn't even think that this would happen back then. Not a full field at Atlanta. I don't need glasses. It's just that I'm tired.
What? Wait, there wasn't a full field?
No, well, there was, but I see in the chat they're like, I need glasses, got a brain freeze. They're so far behind right now. But no, it's more that I am tired right now. I had a long night. Not a full field at Atlanta. Wondering, will there be enough cars, teams, drivers for the normal 43-car field at Atlanta? saying the 66 might not show up and just bring the 26 for Haas Carter Motorsports Racing. I can't remember which one I said.
Yeah, it was Haas Carter Motorsports.
Oh, thank you, Bake the Snake, for the $10 super chat. It says iRacing Thunder chase for the cup. iRacing League looking for drivers. Mr. Jake Baskinger joined us. Check it out. I don't have it, but I will definitely watch it.
Once I get iRacing, I'll definitely.
Here's the thing with me: you don't want me on iRacing, so I'm good. I'll leave it to the professionals.
The professionals. You that bad, Danny? Or just don't want to risk it? Oh.
But it says only 44 cars attempted to qualify for Sunday's race. An entry driven by non-regular number 57, Derek Cope, who did not make the race. The maximum number of cars is 43 at the time, blah, blah, blah. Spoiler alert, I'm pretty sure they got the 43 in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Damn, it was even a problem back then, I guess.
Bobby Gerhart to attempt restrictor plate races this year. 2002. In the number 59 Pontiac.
Of course. In ARCA, right?
In Cup.
In Cup? He raced Cup?
Mm-hmm.
Did he race Cup?
He attempted the 2002 Daytona 500 in the number 59 Pontiac.
But I remember for a little while back when Nationwide still had the Gen 4 car, his ARCA program was getting so good at super speedways. I think they pretty much decided they were going to enter one of their cars into the Nationwide series too.
In 2010, they did that, I think. Yeah, in 2010. He finished like 21st, I believe, or something.
Oh, and they had like the Pit Crew of the Week awards they updated on Jayski at the time. And this week's winner was Ricky Rudd's crew.
Is that something that they still kind of do?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Because I think that turned into like Fastest Pit Crew of the Year award from McDonald's. And then it's just sort of like, I think it just sort of went
McDonald's did sponsor that for a little bit. That's right.
I love this damn thing. This is so cool.
I knew you keep playing with it.
It's cool, man. It's cool. It's like the little kid in me has like a new toy. And it plays music.
Oh yeah, that's right. It does have Bluetooth, so you can do a lot with it.
Let's see. Oh, thank you, Zach Alpert, for the $1.99. Are you guys going to have the NWP Fantasy League this year?
We will, yes. I'll take care of that. I got it covered. Don't worry, guys. I got it covered.
And we're going to expect the chat to keep us on that this year.
Oh, okay.
Because we keep forgetting about it. And, can someone get... Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, no. So really quick, he said that his mom designed Derek Cope's car, but like he kept spamming it. So I had to put you in timeout. My bad, man.
How old are you guys? 20, 30? I'm 23.
I'm 23, bro. And Danny's like the oldest. Wait, where's Danny? I see his kayaks, but where'd Danny go? Yeah, Danny's like 34, basically. You know, he got a house and he's got a wife and all this stuff.
He's not 34.
Well, he carries himself like one these days, basically. He's just like,
oh,
there he is. There he is, Danny. Danny, how old are you?
I am 25.
Yeah, 25. So he's not too older. He's not that much older than us. But yeah, no, he's cool though.
What? Someone say I was old or something?
No, I said you're basically like a 34-year-old nowadays. You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, like he has a house, he's married, so basically, yeah.
It's all right. People think I'm in my 30s when my beard gets further out. Thank you, Bake the Snake, for the $5 super chat. Said I forgot to mention in the last super chat, Hermie Sadler joined the league as well.
Wait, he did?
That's what he's saying.
Okay. Hold on. Let me check this out. Let me check this out really quick.
If he's lying, it's his reputation on the line, not mine.
Yeah, your rep's on the line right now. If you're lying, oh my gosh. I gotta check this out though.
And while you're at that, I'm gonna read off the Las Vegas TV ratings. We've made it through a week, a
week of rumors. Nice.
So here's the ratings.
I noticed they dropped my phone.
I noticed. I just I see it on the replay there. So the Las Vegas TV ratings. Fox Sports recorded a record number for the UAW Daimler Chrysler 400. The race's overnight rating saw 6.2, which is up slightly over last year's 6.1. It easily dwarfed NBC's 5.3 rating of the PGA Tour's Genuinity class. Tiger Woods was in it. There you go.
There you go.
Final ratings won't be available till Thursday. What? You might want to be muted until you stop dropping
Yeah, just don't say somebody. I thought someone said something for a moment.
Okay, so it says that final numbers won't be available till Thursday, which is like 19 years ago. But that NASCAR ratings typically increase from the final ratings. Oh, I wish they would today. Locally in Las Vegas, the race drew a 10.5 rating and a 21 share, meaning 21% of all televisions from Las Vegas were tuned into the race.
Nice, man.
And Ryan Morrow, thank you for the $1.99 super chat. Says, what F1 team would have the most success in NASCAR?
I think that Haas team would do good.
Nah, I gotta say, McLaren would do awesome. They'd be pretty cool. They'd be badass. Or Mercedes.
Oh, listen to this. There is more testing news on here. And this is still in the Cup bracket, but it's definitely
Danny's playing with his choo-choo trains right now. Sorry to interrupt. He's playing with his choo-choo train.
So it's this Cup driver. And Busch Grand National drivers. Cup driver Elliott Sadler and Busch Grand National drivers Scott Riggs, Jason Keller, Christian Elder, and Hank Parker Jr. Had a test or arrived Monday for the planned 2-day test in Texas. I don't know,
Scott Riggs.
The way these were written out is so much weirder than today. They used to have more in their things today. Baked Snake says, check Twitter. I tagged you guys in a tweet with a picture showing Hermie Sadler agreeing to join. I'll click on that really quick.
Oh yeah, I'll click on that too. But yeah, cool. Who'd you say? Oh, nice. So who'd you say? Hank Parker Jr., Scott Riggs, definitely the future of NASCAR.
Christian Elder.
No, but Hank Parker Jr. was so much better than people give him credit for, though. He was really good for the equipment he ran. He was pretty good.
The number 71 was sponsored at Atlanta by Williams Brothers Lumber Company.
Lumber.
Let's see. Cope in the 57 part ways.
Dude, we started the stream with like Cope's gonna run his own team, and then it ends with 57. They just part ways basically. That happened. Is this the same 57 team that would eventually run with Kevin LePage in 2003 and have CLR? I think it is though.
Probably.
It'll lead into that eventually, probably.
Oh geez, there's a bunch of different stuff about the autopsy photo hearings and stuff.
That was a pretty big deal. Still entering 2002, they were still in trial.
Danny, you just need a giant thing of duct tape on the back of your phone. Just plaster it to the wall.
Are they like, let me put it here, put it there. There you go.
I'm working on the go here, so.
He's working.
Let's see. After a contentious 2-hour-long hearing, he would rule within 2 or 3 weeks on a 2001 state law that restricts access. So it's just one long legal battle. Pontiacs to get some help for Atlanta. Pontiac team members may finally be on the verge of getting a break from NASCAR on the aerodynamic rules that they have said that their cars are a disadvantage to other manufacturers' cars. NASCAR spokesman Jim Hunter indicated, which Jim Hunter, I believe, didn't he die around like 2005 or 6?
Yeah, he wasn't around much longer.
Had talked on the matter.
So no wonder Joe Gibbs left them. They were publicly saying like, "Hey, our cars suck now," and they were like, "Yeah, we're out."
Oh, hey IDK, how's it going, man?
Hey IDK, what's up?
IDK.
How'd your NR 2003 race go, IDK? Who won? Let me know.
Oh, Knaus wins Irwin Crew Chief of the Week award. I have a feeling he'd win that a lot more.
The first of many wins in that arena.
Thomas Hunt in the chat, y'all got Dogecoin?
No, I don't have Dogecoin.
No.
I have Bitcoin though.
And Ethereum.
Mm-hmm. And soon to be Ethereum. I'll have Ethereum, and so will Danny B. Danny will join us in Bitcoin. Yes.
Here's another one. Oh, hi, Ultimate 23 Dragon. We talked about how Johnny Benson, I believe, had I forgot what he did in it.
In 200s, the 200s start at Las Vegas, my home track. So we're connected, you and me. I was just joking about that.
So here's another one: is NASCAR has new seatbelt requirements. In addition to each vehicle already being equipped with NASCAR-approved seatbelt restraint systems and installed in accordance with the directions provided by system manufacturers, the new mandates provide supplement to the installation requirements for stock cars. So basically, this is right after the death of Dale Earnhardt, so there's a ton of different safety implementations.
Because weren't they saying his seatbelt might have gotten cut, or it might have like gotten loose or something? Like that was all the talk, wasn't it?
It broke.
Or yeah, it broke. But like that was one of the rumors at the time, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know who would cut his seat. I don't know why that became a thing.
No, a lot of stuff went around. Let's see what else we got. Oh, it says, congrats, pit reporter Jeannie Zelasco, due to give birth to her first child in mid-April. That kid is now probably graduated from high school.
Yeah, damn, he's graduated
or
now,
is graduating.
Right?
Well, let's see, of 2002.
2002.
So he'd be 19. So yeah, he's graduated from. He's probably in college now. He or she.
Damn.
I don't. It doesn't say.
I don't know who it is.
If the child's a boy or a girl, but
yeah.
How about that? That's crazy to think about.
So now we're gonna go through like the birth of children in this thing. I wasn't ready for that. It's like, hey, how old are they now?
Ooh, Kyle Petty was sold on the design of a composite seat designed by PPI Motorsports long before he learned how effective they'd be and if they would need them. So yeah, this is also when they started having different mandated seats put into the cars after, for more safety.
That's right.
This is just crazy, like stuff that we take for granted.
Get to see the
today.
Evolution of safety in through these posts. That's crazy.
And things that we take like for granted today are just like brand new here.
Yeah.
So really quick, I got 3 super chats right off in a row. Thank you, Ryan Morrow, for the $1.99. Says, who has the best and worst paint scheme for 2020? Best has to be one of the Trackhouse ones.
Oh, Trackhouse, yes, Trackhouse. Yeah, they're good.
I don't know about the worst right now. I know a lot of people are saying Byron, but I actually like Byron's.
Yeah, I like Byron's though. I like it. It's something different, You can't run the flames with the 24 forever, So
real quick, I'm gonna get through these last 2, and then I want you guys to like sort of hold the fort for a minute while I get some water. My mouth is really dry. Maddie M for the $2 super chat says, "What's up, guys? Big fan of all your channels." Well, thank you. Rookie of the year. I'm going Chase Briscoe.
Yeah, Chase Briscoe. Chase Briscoe for sure.
Yeah, Chase Briscoe. I'm sorry, it's just Chase and Anthony Alfredo. I like Anthony.
We love Alfredo. Yeah, we love Alfredo. But even he knows, hey, I'm probably not going to win that thing.
I like how GN is in the chat. Jeannie Zelasco, when's the last time she worked on a NASCAR broadcast? 2006, I believe.
It's been that long.
Calvin Skates, thank you for the $1.99. Says, if you could bring back one manufacturer, who?
Well, Dodge, yeah.
I should just go really wild with like an old one and be like
Buick,
Jaguar.
Oh yeah, Jaguar did run in NASCAR.
All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna get some water for my dry mouth.
Okay. Right. So meanwhile,
Jarrett has his UFO. I'm gonna let the train pass us by.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Now this has become the Danny B Talks train segment.
All right, here we go.
What is going on? Oh, he's running it. Oh, here we go.
Fired her up. See if she'll make it a full lap.
So how fast is it going right now, Danny? 10 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour. Get the stopwatch. Let's get a stopwatch and see. Oh yeah, this is a better camera angle too. Oh, it's just right past there, and it's about to zoom right back here. That's nice though. So like, this is a hobby you do, Danny, on the side?
Yeah, it's just a hobby.
That's nice. Dude, just make a video of you just like making the trains and it'd probably go viral. Have like the little time lapse video of like you making it really fast and all that. That'd be cool. Let's see. Oh, I see Movement sent $2. I'll read Jarrett's super chats and then he'll reread them to you guys. How well do you think Bell will do? And also, hi Movement. Good to see you again. I think Christopher Bell will probably. I mean, he'll make the playoffs, but I mean, as far as like, wins are concerned, like I'm not expecting much from him in his second year. So, oh yeah, by the way, you got a $2 super chat, Jared. Movement. He asked, how do you guys think Christopher Bell will do? And also he said hello.
Oh, hi. Probably.
And I told him playoffs.
I think he's gonna do about the same as Eric Jones, borderline playoff driver.
Yeah.
I like that they keep asking how old we are. I'm just gonna
23, but I look 10. No, I'm 23.
Let's see what we got here. Number 66 crew members release. I can already feel my mouth it's easier to talk now with that water.
There you go. Yeah, you sound a lot better.
You know,
but yeah,
you know how I could be. I could be like this. I'll be like, that's some fine quality H2O right there.
And then spit out. I thought you were gonna spit it out again.
No. I don't want to get the stuff on my bed. What? I have a bunch of stuff on there.
But what? 66 crew members getting released? You said?
For the 66 car.
What?
15 people laid off on Wednesday.
What? Damn. Yeah, they didn't make the 500 that year too. I just remembered. So that team, they were going under either way. They were like, no performance there whatsoever.
Irvin returns to racing as an owner.
Oh, I thought he was actually racing back then.
It says, is it the 18, the 30, the 68? What about the 17? Former Winston Cup driver and NASCAR 50 best driver, because back then that was actually more
1998. Yeah, 1998 they did that.
Ernie Irvin had originally requested the 18 since that was the number of the ARCA car that he had drove in 91. But unfortunately the 18... Oh, this is, I think, for ARCA. But I think it's just rumors.
Yeah.
Here's one.
Oh, here we go. I can't wait. What is it?
Okay, this started on March 6th and goes through March 7th. Winston Cup Series officials are considering adopting a so-called green-white checker rule to use in the Craftsman Truck Series and other series. The rule, essentially, is a NASCAR version of overtime. Says that every race must end with at least 2 laps, and I'll get to that super chat in a moment, of green flag racing. If there is, personally, I actually agree with that.
It's too gimmicky.
Too
gimmicky.
Well, that's actually what Jeff Hammond said at the time.
Yeah. A lot of people, I think,
television.
A lot of people said it at the time. Even DW said something like that too, right?
Back when they would actually rip on the rules.
Yeah.
Let's see. And their reasoning is so horrible. Every other U.S. sport has a provision of overtime, but why not NASCAR? Okay, listen, there are so many rules. There's so many things you could use to like justify it. Like that is one of the worst ones.
But
everybody else does it. Why shouldn't we?
You could have worded that so much better. Like, hey, we just want to have more exciting finishes. I mean, that's all you had to say. Not this whole, well, everybody else is doing it.
And then let's see. Update. NASCAR is studying the possibility of implementation of the green-white checker finish system, but no change is imminent. Change is imminent, I should say.
Imminent.
For now, it will continue evaluating each late race situation on its own merits.
Oh, yeah, because back in the day, they would, like, if a caution came out with, like, 5 or 4 laps to go, they'd just be like, okay, race over. We're not going to restart it. So that's why they were looking into changing that.
Nicholas Gray, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, will Ty drive the 23 in the Clash? Any news? I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
I haven't seen
that could
anything
be
on it recently.
That could be very interesting. You know, get their first race going. You know, with something one. You know, just for fun, I guess. So. Nice.
I thought they'd make up a rule like the 2009 Clash.
Yeah, just make up something for.
Be like the top 6 in points can be in, so therefore Joey Logano could have made the race. That was seriously the rule back then. It was like there were like 28.
They changed it.
There were 28 cars, I think they said, that were like available to be in the 2009 Bug Shootout.
But also, like, Dale Jr. making the 2017 All-Star race was like the most blatant like rules change for the race, just so he could stay in.
What was it? Like,
I think they changed something where, like, if you're a previous winner, then you're automatic. Well, it was something else. I can't remember what it was, but like, I thought like his eligibility had ran out or something. I can't remember.
Maybe it was like, I'm not sure. But real quick. Nolan Davis, thank you for the $9.99. Sorry about the earlier question. Hey, no problem, man. I get it.
Oh no, it's all good. Yeah,
no problem, man. Love y'all's channels and videos, but can you give me 5 reasons why NASCAR is better than F1 or any other motorsport? Well, I'm not gonna say it's inherently better, but I'll give you a few reasons why I prefer it. I think would be a better way to phrase it for me, because I'll be real, like, while I personally think it's better, I like it's hard to say one is better than another, because it's like apples to.
But before you say anything else,
steaks.
though, before you say anything else, they're not comparable. So like, whoever
you
wants to
can
compare
them.
them. Well, I mean, yeah, but like, I mean, it's just one's open wheel, one's stock car. You know what I mean? So I mean, they're both motorsports, yes, but just totally different variations of it.
I'd say what
Same can be said for dirt racing too. They're
Yeah.
entirely different.
Exactly.
I'd say what I really like about NASCAR is I feel like it is, of the major motorsports associations, it feels like the competition aspect is higher. Like that's a big one. I do like the accessibility of drivers. I know a lot of people complain, and they can get better. They can get better, but compared to other sports,
Compared to F1, no, F1, they're like, no, you cannot touch our bin. You cannot touch them.
I was at Kansas in 2019, and I was walking through. I was walking through the garage, or like from the media center to walk into the garage, and I was side by side with like Landon Castle, Matt DiBenedetto. I got to like talk to Jeff Gordon, stuff like that. Like, you just can't do that with a lot of other sports leagues in general and racing leagues. So I think that's one right there. Accessibility, the scope and size of it, the scale that NASCAR is on, just it feels big. Like anyone who's been to a race understands that.
Yeah.
Another reason I think that I mean, I can give you another reason. I love super speedway racing. You ain't gonna get that anywhere else. And the
races don't start at like 3 a.m. compared to F1.
And I'll say the start time there. And then Ryan Morrow, thank you for the $1.99. How would you fix the NASCAR playoffs? All right, I've talked to Darian about this.
Go ahead. Spirit on them.
I've talked to a lot of people about this, and a lot of people actually are open to this idea. So I think with the NASCAR playoffs, the big thing is it takes up too much of the season. That's my biggest problem with it. I mean, it takes up too many races. There are too many drivers in it. I think that a way to make it bigger is to scale it down a little bit. Now, I'm on the I want to watch as much racing as possible. But if I'm looking objectively, I think what helps NASCAR is to make the schedule a little shorter, like 32 races. So I say you do that, make a schedule 32 races. The playoffs are 7 races amongst 12 drivers. So you have a 25 race regular season. Then you have 3 races in the 2 rounds of the playoffs that get you to the final 4. And again, personally, I'd get rid of the playoffs, but if I have to fix it, this is what my solution would be. You have 12 drivers. You eliminate 4 in the first round, 4 in the next round. You have the final 4. That, in my opinion, is how you fix the playoffs. Scale it down to scale it up. That's my big, line on it.
Yeah, and if NASCAR goes down to like 28 or even 30 races, I'd be cool with that too. I think long term the sport, the sanctioning body as a whole will benefit from it. Initially no, but long term, yeah.
Scarcity done correctly is like one of the best things you could do to get people to want your brand. In my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely, for sure.
So that would be my take. I know that people wouldn't be, some people wouldn't like it. I know some people love the playoffs, and to each their own, man. Yeah, playoffs were created to compete with the NFL in ratings. Well, if that were the case, it failed miserably.
That was the big thing in 2004. Yeah.
And I'm talking as someone who has gotten to be more of a supporter of stuff that NASCAR has implemented. I'm not 100% on board, man. Not even close. But I'm very critical still. But I've understood where they're coming from with it. And even I can say, man, if that was the only goal or the big goal, that was a failure. Levi 24 STL, thanks for the $9.99 super chat. This is for Iceberg. I saw Eric Estep do his top 5 predictions, so I want to know, what are your top 5 predictions for the 2021 season that also go to Truck and Xfinity as well? Man, I gotta think off the top of my head.
Let's do this together.
Yeah.
Eric Jones will win a race. That's my first one. He'll win.
I don't think you will.
Bowman wins at least 3 races this year.
I'll stick on the Bowman train here. I made a bit of a video about it. My pick, Bowman is going to be your outside the box Final Four driver this year.
Who's another guy?
I'd be good at that.
I know you would, man. I'd be happy for you too.
And here's another one. Chase Elliott has a down year. Well, that was like a vault one. I don't know.
No, I think Chase Elliott.
Yeah, no, he's gonna do good. I take that back.
I think Chase Elliott actually will win the most races.
Oh
this
yeah,
year,
with all the road courses this
but
year, yeah.
I don't think he'll win the championship.
Yeah, no. So Chase Elliott won't win the championship. Yeah.
Funny you say that because I'm going to do the Harvick situation flipped on its head, flipped roles this year. Chase Elliott wins most races, doesn't win the championship. Harvick will win 2 or 3 races, goes on to win at Phoenix.
Austin Cindric will nearly win a road course race. I don't know if he'll win, but he'll be close to one.
Kaz Grala freaking made like a top 10 finish. He got a 7th place finish at the Daytona Road Course.
He was great.
I think that I wouldn't be surprised if Cindric runs a Daytona Road Course. I wouldn't be surprised if
if he wins that race. Yeah.
Gator put Iceberg moving up in the world, getting Patrick Mahomes in a Zoom call.
Shut up. They're so ugly.
This weekend?
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking out of the line, man.
Wait, no, not this weekend. When is Super Bowl?
Next week.
Yeah,
it's next
week.
weekend. This weekend is the virtual Pro Bowl, I think. They're doing it virtually,
How
I
does that
think.
work? Are they playing Madden?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They're going to simulate Madden and
Bubba,
put it on TV.
Bubba Wallace is one of the people playing.
Oh, my gosh.
That's such a horrible idea.
The Pro Bowl has fallen so far down the drain.
It says that, so we got 225 people watching right now. Only 168 likes. Lick that like button. Let's see if we can get to 200 likes by the time we end this baby off. Because we actually had to start getting back on track here.
All right.
Let's see. I'm just scrolling through, looking, seeing what we got. Special 43 scheme, Hendrick Promotions. Let's see. Some of these are just like,
like not worth reading.
Park to test at Darlington, as in Steve Park.
Oh, that's kind of messed up because like Darlington, that's where he had his career changing accident in the Busch Series.
It says,
damn.
Oh, there's updates. Park tested at Darlington on Tuesday. Crew chief Paul Andrews said, if things proceed well, Park could actually race at Darlington. Let's see. Reports that DEI will meet with Steve Park on Thursday to discuss plans. And then update number 3, officials from DEI expect to announce Friday at Atlanta what Steve Park's plans will be. That he more than likely will make a return at Darlington. Okay.
Okay.
Kitty!
Fat kitty! See, when you hold him, all of his fatness is like all in one place. So like you can see he's like a big little juggly kitty right there. Juggle him around a little bit. Look him around a little bit, Daddy. Hey, there you go. There you go.
Shugs is like,
yeah, look at it. He's like so annoyed.
Just let me chill out. Oh crap! I accidentally opened up my Xbox app on my computer.
Oh gosh. We're going to game for a
Starts
bit.
playing Xbox.
So yeah, it's just stuff about Park gonna come back at
Darlington.
Darlington. Oh, and you know how we talked about Hooters earlier on as a sponsor? Update. Brett Bodine's number 11 Ford sponsored by Hooters at Atlanta.
What? This is a shock to the system. It's a huge shock to the system here. Was not expecting that.
So there's that. Let's see. Ladies set record at Atlanta. Shauna Robinson qualified 31st in a Winston Cup event, and 2 women won starting spots in ARCA. Tina Gordon will start 10th, and Sunny Hobbs will start 19th.
Sunny, I have never heard of the second name, but Tina Gordon, I remember Tina Gordon. I remember her.
These are so interesting to look at.
Yeah. Wait. Sunny Hobbs. Sunny Hobbs. That's a very interesting name. Let me
Fun
look
fact
that
about
up.
Tina Gordon, because she was in my last Drivers You Forgot About. There was a furniture company that she was sponsored by, and they continued to like, even after she was done racing, they're like, we still want you to be in our commercials.
I see y'all asking for sources. We're on Jayski. That's
Jayski. That's where all of these.
Yeah,
they got a lot of interesting rumors on Jayski, y'all.
If you can't find it, we're talking about 2002 rumors. This isn't modern. at all.
No, it's not. It's not today's news. No.
No. Thank you, King Matt XL, for the $5 super chat. Darian, next time we draft, drive faster.
Wait, hold on. Who's this talking? Wait. What do you mean? What are you talking about, bro? This is probably someone on NASCAR Heat 5 or whatever. Probably was in my way, and I probably
Wait a
moved
minute.
them.
Haas Carter Motorsports to shut down?
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Oh no. They'll never be revived by anyone else.
Haas out of NASCAR.
No, they're out of racing. No, it's over. We're gonna
Let's
see the
see.
evolution of Haas in the series, basically.
Oh, and then there's different updates about Atlanta and stuff like that. And news number 71: Dick Trickle's Marcus Racing team changed engines after qualifying, but didn't have to fall back as Trickle already was starting 43rd.
That's fun.
Oh, that's funny. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Jayski also used to give like live race updates. It looks like.
Really?
And who can tell me, either of you on here, who won the first Atlanta race of 2002?
Tony Stewart.
Who'd he beat?
Junior.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember.
Well,
Yeah,
listen-
I watched these highlights.
Listen to this top 5. It's like, wow, okay, who's who to wait, he was there? Stewart, Earnhardt Jr., Johnson, Kenseth, Craven.
Yeah, Craven. Yeah, Craven would have these like really good runs every now and then back in the day.
And we have made it through the first page of 3 for March of 2002 rumors. So
Oh my
we'll go
God.
through a few more. I don't want to like go too late into the night.
Yeah.
Thank you, GP Laps, for the $5 super chat. It says, "Love you guys. Keep doing what you do." We'll be
Thank
sure
you.
to, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank
keep
you.
watching
Appreciate
us.
it.
Keep watching us though. Appreciate it.
Shauna warned. NASCAR warned Shauna Robinson to pick up her speed early in the race as she was lapped twice under green flag conditions in the first 40 laps.
Oh yeah, at Atlanta, yeah, that's bad.
She
That's pretty bad.
sped up to avoid any more warnings. She finished 15 laps down.
Oh, Shauna. No.
I was actually looking up different stuff about her. She has a very interesting and
Career.
eventful career in life.
Yeah, she really does.
Yeah,
Much respect
and
to her.
It's sad about her cancer diagnosis she had.
I thought she was cancer free though.
Is she
Now
cancer
it's-
free?
She is, but it's still sad.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm happy that she's cancer free though now.
She has a bunch of ARCA
I
records still.
I think even her son had like dealt with like testicular cancer or something like that.
Oh, is that a family thing? Damn, that sucks.
Let's see. Traveling student. NASCAR has begun attracting new fans from around the country, and now an anthropology grad student at the University of California at Santa Cruz, I'll get to the super chat in a moment, who is doing his life dissertation on life of Winston Cup Tour. This is worded so weird.
I know. Do your best.
During a 10-month assignment, James Todd, who is living in a motorhome and traveling the city. This is weird so weirdly. Worded so weirdly. I swear I'm not drunk. It's just
2002 Jayski is not the best in terms of English, I think.
Edible Giraffe 59. Thank you for the $5
Edible
super
Giraffe.
chat. I love the name.
I love it.
It says love the content, guys. Who do you guys think had the worst Gen 5 and Gen 6 crashes?
Well, Gen.
Michael
McDowell.
McDowell.
Yeah, for Gen
car,
5.
honestly.
Yeah, for Gen
Well,
5.
I take that back. Michael McDowell's pretty bad, but y'all remember like 2008 and 2009 at Watkins Glen, how bad those crashes
Oh
were?
yeah,
I remember.
those were horrible.
I'm still gonna go with McDowell. As for Gen 6,
McDowell.
Gen
Well,
6,
Gen 6, Austin Dillon,
Newman.
right?
Newman.
Or yeah, Newman. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, Newman.
If we're doing second, yeah, maybe Austin Dillon, maybe Denny Hamlin at Auto Club.
Okay. Yeah, Newman. Yeah, Newman. Unfortunately,
Edible
takes the
Giraffe.
cake. I know, edible
I love
giraffe
that.
though.
I love
Thank you for
that.
watching though. I appreciate it.
Thank you
man.
for watching. And then just more updates about the race. And let's see, different stuff about engine woes, which that doesn't really happen anymore. People don't blow engines anymore.
Yeah, I miss those days where like the engines would just like, and it would be so random too. Like Junior would be running like 10th, and then
That was
just
just a
freaking
DEI
blows up,
thing.
and I'm like, what?
IDK.
Well, then even Gordon sometimes would blow his engine.
Well, everyone would. I
everyone.
think Hendrick had one where they blew like 5 engines in one race between
2002 Talladega, yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad.
IDK says, do you think it's possible for a car to go over the fence? It's possible. I don't think it's probable with how they've built up the catch fences. Like, I will challenge people to do this after the show. Look up 2002 Talladega and look at the catch fence on the front straightaway.
It's just straight. It doesn't curve in.
And then look up. Well, no, it's shorter even than the straight up ones were like in 05. Then look up 2020 Talladega and look at the difference of the catch fences.
Yeah.
Let's see. First Wilson in Junior's car, now Hula Girl. Tony Stewart has a new Lucky Charm in the 20 car. He drove with a miniature Hula Girl doll secured to the rear of his car. The deck. Let's see, the deck below the rear window inside. Stewart said she soon will have a name and will be in the car again this weekend at Darlington. Last year, Dale Earnhardt Jr. had a volleyball named Wilson in his car. A takeoff from the movie Castaway, which is an awesome movie.
The thing is, the Hula Girl wouldn't last the whole season. I think it broke in like race 34, so it almost did.
She was a good luck charm though for the year.
Yeah, still won the championship. So GG. Championship seasons, Hula Girl, 2002.
This is funny with 10 laps to go in the MBNA America 500 at Atlanta. Dale Jr. turned his radio off from his team.
He didn't care. He was like, I'm done talking to you, Yuri.
I love like 2002, like 2002, like young Dale Jr. because he just
versus
no
he just didn't care.
craps given.
Like it was always like him like versus like Tony Yuri Sr. and Jr. in those days, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like you just straight up like turns off his radio.
Whoa, I didn't know about this or I forgot about this, I should say. Gray London says that he helped finance the Intimidator's successful career, now suing the multi-million-dollar racing empire Dale Earnhardt Incorporated to get a return on his 28-year-old investment.
Holy jeez.
There's a ton. I'm not going to read all of it here, but there's some big-ass numbers being thrown around here.
Oh, my gosh. Wait, hold on. Say it again. Racing empire, Dale
Earnhardt Incorporated.
That boy, those were different times in those days. Much different times.
Let's see.
Teresa, you better give me my money.
Did Teresa ever pay out? I wonder. Probably not. Probably not.
You know what's funny though, is like back then Teresa would have been seen as like the good entity of that deal. They'd be like, how is he doing that to DEI like a year after?
How dare he?
They'd be like, she's a widow.
Yeah, she's a widow. How dare you? And she rode off of that for like 4 years, and then everyone was like sick of her shit, basically.
Thank you, Vitium, for the $5 super chat. It says, worst NASCAR crash in history. P.S. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. We'll be sure to. And by the way, got over 200 people watching. Lick that like button. We need 3 more likes to hit the 200 mark.
Yeah, lick the like button.
I mean, I don't think there's any way to really tell what's the worst NASCAR crash in history. Just any crash is fatal, honestly.
That's what I'd say.
Yeah, like any fatal crash, basically.
Was it Fireball Roberts, the one who like his car literally caught on fire?
And like Ned Jarrett hit like after Ned Jarrett spun into him, the fuel cell broke, and it was bad.
I'd say that one.
As far as crashes that looked bad but weren't fatal,
but he didn't pass away. Sorry, go ahead.
As far as crashes that looked bad but weren't fatal, Jeff Bodine at Daytona in the Truck Series.
That was bad. Yeah, but like Fireball didn't pass away until I think 3 days later.
No, I thought it was like weeks.
Weeks.
That was 3 weeks later.
3 weeks
of an infection from his burns.
That sucks. Yeah, that's bad.
Let's see. It's I love this. Yoshi fan 961. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. Yeah. There we go. Darian finally broke the mic.
Oh, I did.
Let's see. I want to see. There's so many different tests going on at the time. It's so different from today. Like that's the thing. Like mid 2000s NASCAR, there was always somebody testing.
Because there was no restrictions against it, correct?
I personally don't think there should be restrictions because I think it can help small teams find something.
And maybe it can help make the overall product these days much better than it currently is, too.
Let's see. Number 2 changes. Update. Hearing the number 2 and number 12 team owner Roger Penske is supposed to be in Mooresville Thursday to meet with both race teams, but spend considerable time at the 2 and 12 shops. Word is several personnel changes might be happening by the end of the day to straighten things out because of the poor qualifying to start the season. 3 provisional starts in 4 races for Rusty Wallace. Update. Looks like this was incorrect.
I love the end. Update. Looks like it was incorrect. We're going to get a lot of those. We need more of those.
We are.
It says, update. Incorrect.
Well, that's why I said I had so many people ripping on me because I was like, you know what? I think the social media is actually good because you have Bob Pockris and Adam Stern.
Yeah.
And people are like, well, there weren't any new skates going on back then. And it's like, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, and at the same time, like, people were thinking people were going to different race teams because they saw their car in the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh, I saw my favorite driver in the parking lot. He's going to that team. Like,
I saw Dale Jr. going to Walmart. It means that Budweiser is getting replaced by Walmart next year.
I saw.
What? Lots of sports are like this because I know Vols fans. We just found out who our next football coach is going to be, but they were like, "Oh, I saw this plane at that airport. Now that means that this person is coming here."
I saw Natalie Decker at Hendrick Motorsports the other day. She'll be driving the 48 this season.
Yeah, they're actually no. She'll be driving the 5. They're actually kicking Kyle Larson out.
Yeah, they're gonna kick Larson out.
Kyle Larson,
she'll bring in funding.
Yeah, Kyle Larson's just gonna be the test driver.
Yeah, come on, guys. Y'all are smarter than this.
Thank you.
Some of y'all are.
Thank you, Ryan Morrow, for the $1.99 super chat. Rockingham or North Wilkesboro? Currently Rockingham because it's actually racing, like has race cars going on it and different races on it. But if I had to pick my favorite, North Wilkesboro. What do you guys think?
Well, I've watched only a few.
Sorry, I like Rockingham a little more, honestly.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait, what was the question? Favorite track or?
It's just Rockingham or North Wilkesboro.
Oh well, Rockingham. I'd pick Rockingham.
I'm going North Wilkesboro, man. But I think that's because I'm like super
more right.
I mean, it's both. Bless you. Okay, here we go. More TV ratings. Atlanta TV ratings. It says for the second consecutive week, Fox earned the highest rating of any weekend sports programming, this time with its broadcast of Sunday's Winston Cup race from Atlanta. The race generated a 16.0 rating and a 15 share, approximately 10 million viewers, beating out CBS's NCAA Tournament Selection Show that had a 5.4 rating and an 11 share. NASCAR buried its head-to-head competitors, more than tripling the effort of NBC's Toronto-Orlando game. It was a 233% whooping of it. NASCAR also beat the NBA game by an enormous margin in the male viewers 18 to 49. 5.8 rating for NASCAR versus a 1.2 for the NBA.
I wish we could still say that.
The times have changed.
And for men the ages of 25 to 54, it was 442% higher, with a 6.5 rating amongst those men compared to, again, a 1.2.
Gosh, it was soaring. 442% increase.
Now, and listen, I know a lot of people might rip on this, because a lot of NASCAR fans are very nostalgic, including myself. I'm not doing this to rip on stuff now. I just like talking about how
we're just reminiscing, guys. That's what we're doing.
I want people, at least for these first couple episodes of this, because we'll talk about different stuff and have different guests and different people on at different points, but just to kind of think this would be probably what the podcast would talk about. We would probably look at Jayski for all our news if it was going on in 2002.
Right.
Towards the middle of the month, the news kind of slows down. It's not really all that important.
Not really juicy. No more juicy stuff.
No changes to the Talladega stuff. Let's say Gibbs going back to the NFL. Ended up playing for the Washington, name redacted. And is a minority owner of the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, no wonder Gibbs choked a lot in that era.
Wait, he was the minority owner of the Falcons at that time too?
Yes, that's what it says. It's returning as a minority owner of the Atlanta Falcons.
I didn't know that.
I didn't have no idea. I didn't either. King Matt XL for the $2 super chat says, "What do you guys think should be the season finale?" I think after it's renovated Auto Club.
Yeah, Auto Club, the new short track Auto Club. Perfect.
What do you think,
I
Danny?
would say Bristol, but it's too cold, so I'd go Final Club.
Yeah, it's too cold. Too cold.
Let's see. I mean, they could do it like every NFL stadium does and just put heaters under the track.
Yeah, just do that.
That
Why
wouldn't
not?
cost any money. Let's see. Newman Rexon Happy Hour. So
Aw.
this is now going into the Darlington weekend.
Oh.
Hooters and Bodine longer. It says Brett Bodine, who has yet to secure major sponsorship for the season, is close to signing a long-term deal with Hooters. While, spoiler alert, if you played NASCAR Thunder 2004, it worked.
Yeah, it did work. Poor Derek Cope. They were like, no, no Cope.
Let's see what else we got. Hermie Sadler to run an autism awareness scheme at Bristol.
We actually, I watched that race last week too. I know exactly what it looks like. He even had his own onboard camera too. They really went all out for him.
I love how they keep change at Talladega and it ends up being nothing every time.
Yeah.
There's literally this was news back then. Scott Stallings, gas runner and fabricator for the 77 Fords of Jasper Motorsport, felt lightheaded and dizzy before the start of Sunday's race. Oh, and was transported to the hospital. But that wouldn't even be really news today. That might be like
that would
one
not be
tweet.
news today. Yeah, no way. Just be like, hey, this guy fainted. He's headed to the hospital.
They would
Get
probably
well.
talk about it after the fact.
Yeah, that's it. They wouldn't be doing
Okay, so who won the first Darlington race of 2002?
I know this, bro. It's Sterling Marlin, bro. The Silver Bullet, bro. He was so good.
Who finished
dude.
second?
Hold on. Give me a second. I know this one. I think I know it. Mark Martin?
No, Martin wasn't even in the top 10. Elliott Sadler.
Oh, he was really good. He was really good that day.
So yeah, top 5 was Marlin, Sadler, Harvick, Earnhardt Jr., Newman. Jimmy
What a
Johnson
lineup.
finished 6th. Rusty Wallace finished 7th. 8th was Matt Kenseth. Jeff Gordon led the most laps of 176, but finished 9th. And most popular driver Bill Elliott finished 10th.
He was still good. Bill Elliott, he was still solid in those final years with Abraham.
You know,
Really was.
I initially wanted to go an hour. We're an hour and a half, but we only have one page left. We might as well just roll through it.
Yeah.
Since the news is slowing down. So, oh Jesus, there's a lot.
Do you want to go through it?
We might as well. I don't. Well, we can literally just cover a month an episode. It seems like people really like this.
Yeah, everyone's interested.
Yeah, it seems like the chat really likes it. NASCAR honored. NASCAR was honored Wednesday at the 2002 American Legion National Commanders Public Relations Award. Jesus, that's a tongue twister. In recognition of the sanctioning body's tradition of patriotic displays during television and pre-race ceremonies.
Whereas,
Man, nowadays people would say they're pandering too much for that.
yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. There's just a bunch of people winning awards.
It was awards.
Stewart
Awards.
to skip the Indy 500. Even before his nasty crash Sunday, Tony Stewart apparently was reevaluating his plans for May. Stewart has had discussions with Chip Ganassi and Roger Penske about running in the Indianapolis 500, but in his NASCAR team officials, he's God. This is weird writing.
Did they mean contract?
Jayski,
I think so.
English. Jayski,
Again,
English.
this is a long time ago, and the internet was a much different place back then. By the way, this is I see someone says love this podcast, keep them coming. I mean, I guess this could be a podcast. This would definitely be a series. But this is not the NASCAR Weekly podcast.
This is like more NASCAR related BS stream, honestly.
Yeah, this is not the NASCAR Weekly podcast.
And
though.
this will just be about more like just old NASCAR stories, talking about stuff. I won't like BS streams are just for BS streams can go anywhere. But yeah, I guess that happened. But yeah, this will be a new series. It seems like y'all like it, so we'll keep it up each week.
Watch on Wednesday. Somebody will super chat you and say, "Hey, glad to be here for the third episode of the NASCAR Weekly Podcast." They probably think this is the second one.
NASCAR Weekly Podcast
You don't see the
happens
tall
once a week.
guy. It ain't the podcast guy.
Yeah. Eric's not here. So
I'd love to get Eric in on some of this stuff. See what
Oh
he has to think.
yeah. We gotta get him. I want to get IDK on
Here
here.
we go.
Too.
Here we go, Danny. You did a video about this. Racer Jeff Gordon's wife files for divorce. Story at the Palm Beach Post. Brooke Gordon, wife of NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon, filed for divorce on Friday after more than 7 years of marriage. Their marriage is irretrievably broken.
Gone.
Broken as a result of the husband's marital misconduct, according to the document.
I do want to say one thing. I got this wrong. I didn't know about the Playboy model that he was apparently seeing back then. It had nothing to do with Ingrid or anything.
And apparently she was real bad too. Apparently, I haven't seen a picture of her, but she was nice.
I'm pretty sure though. I heard someone say that she was like a porn star too.
Gordon. Okay, Gordon. Look at you. Gordon doesn't seem like the type to go for those types of ladies.
He was
he could get anybody, but damn.
I like what Dragon said, because I agree with this. It's like, I like this. It's how good NASCAR was during my childhood.
Bro, it's crazy.
Same here. And then it says, and four-time NASCAR Winston Cup champion Jeff Gordon declined to comment on Saturday.
I know. Hey, did you marry a porn star? No.
Statement from Jeff Gordon. As you probably are well aware, Brooke has filed for divorce. Being a personal matter, I hope that everybody will respect our privacy as we work through this difficult time. I also hope everybody will understand that it would be improper for me to discuss or comment on the matter publicly. I appreciate the support I've received from my family, friends, and those in the racing community.
The next week, Brooke shows up to Martinsville with a sign saying "you suck" or something, right?
No. I don't think it was the next week.
She was trying to get like people on teams and in the garage to like speak on.
Man.
So in driver intros at Martinsville, a place where Gordon was very hated because he won a lot, and Gordon was already hated. The crowd started chanting, "We want Brooke."
We want Brooke. What a gut punch. Jesus.
Dude, NASCAR fans have always been savage.
They just they're just straight up.
Had Twitter back then.
Okay, here we go.
Dude. Yeah, the sport had Twitter.
All right, back to more on-topic deals with 2002 NASCAR. Darlington TV ratings. The overnight rating for the Winston Cup race from Fox from Darlington Raceway registered a 5.5. This small market bump for the final ratings on Thursday should bring it to a 5.8 or a 5.9, which would make it short of last year's 6.1. Wow, now I feel really familiar. We're talking about decreasing ratings.
We had a decrease in ratings. The sport. It's not in a very good place right now in 2002.
And this is something else about the Bristol race that would be coming up that next weekend. Mark Martin made his 500th career start in Winston Cup at Bristol.
He's gonna retire soon. Martin might retire soon, guys.
Yeah, I think it's time for him to retire.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's time to hang it up.
Bobby Labonte will test at Lakeland, Florida's USA Speedway today and Wednesday. Tony Stewart was scheduled to test. I just find that funny because that's where my girlfriend was originally from, was Lakeland, Florida.
Oh, really?
Yep. Trickle back to the 71 at Bristol.
Dick.
Trickle.
Dick.
Trickle. You ever seen that 70s show? They like mentioned
yeah. And like Eric's mom was like, Eric. And you're like, oh, Mom, it's Dick Trickle. What are you talking about?
So I'm in Janesville a lot. Janesville, Wisconsin. I'm there a lot of the time. And guess who was from there?
I'm assuming Dick Trickle, right?
I don't think so. But he was from like that, from Wisconsin. No, but
okay.
Travis Kvapil.
Oh, Travis Kvapil, the former Truck Series champ. And I won't say it, but
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm good. I know what it is.
Okay, here's another one. A fifth Hendrick team. It's been told that Hendrick Motorsports Busch Grand National driver Jack Sprague will compete in the number 60 Haas Chevrolet in the Coke 600 at Lowe's.
I don't think he made the field. I don't think he made it.
He's gonna be a star.
He's gonna be a star in the making. The Truck Series champion.
They might as well take Gordon out of the car. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because in this era, that like they would like move Truck Series drivers immediately to Cup and think like they would do good. I'm like, I don't know why they did that, but that was a common thing.
There are so many updates on DEI or autopsy.
Oh gosh.
stuff. Jeez.
It was I guess like that's when the trial was going on, correct? Because like
I think so.
yeah, it'd be a lot of updates on that. It'd be like a monthly thing.
Brady Travis, thanks for the $1.99. Says Hermie Sadler, the best Sadler, and spin the UFO. Got you, man.
Yeah, Hermie Sadler is underrated though.
See, I love this thing when it lights up. It just
looks so nice. It just looks clean to look at.
It does. I just see what I love here is that it'll turn on and you just see a line of light.
I don't even have anything I could put in my background or on the thing. Yeah, I don't see anything really.
I mean, I have the train in front of me, but that's only a rare occasion.
Yeah, you already showed the train though, so you already have your thing. I don't have my thing. Maybe I'll just move the mic a little bit closer like this.
Oh, here's something. Here's something. 43 cars or no pay. This is interesting. Didn't know this. NASCAR. See, I love old Jayski because it was just like it was so informal, but in a good way.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, no pay? Like what?
It says this is
clickbait.
it says this is interesting. Didn't know this. NASCAR almost had a short field, fewer than 43 cars, last weekend at Darlington. If so, it would have been the first time since 42 cars ran at Talladega in October of 1997. Shauna Robinson and Andy Hillenberg were late entries, ran only a few laps, didn't matter. They'd earned their money by showing up and filling the field. NASCAR probably will have to make a midweek phone call to rustle up enough cars to get to 43 this next week.
They used to do that a lot.
Yeah, and I remember my uncle would say that a lot. I'd be like, yeah, it sounds like they're gonna have a short field. He's like, nah, NASCAR will call up somebody and pay them to show
they'll
up.
call up teams. Yeah, they used to do that, and it used to be a very regular thing.
I love this. Ryan Morrow says, why does Iceberg look like a Dillon brother? I really don't think so. I'm better looking.
Someone said you look like David. Yeah, like David.
Yeah, people
Land,
were saying I look like David Land. I'm like, no, I don't. 300 start for Bobby Labonte at Bristol. Let's see what else.
He might retire soon. Yeah, he might hang it up.
Some things never change. Childress off to the Arctic after Bristol. Richard Childress, owner of the 29, 30, and 31 cars, is taking a hunting trip smack in the middle of Winston Cup season. I feel like this is at the start, but we'll just keep going with it.
Yeah, what? This is in the middle of the season. What?
But yeah, he says, I'm changing my lifestyle a little bit, Childress said. I need to. The change was prompted in part to the death of Childress's friend and driver, Dale Earnhardt, more than a year ago. Not that the hunting trip will cost Childress much time in his garage, but it might.
Oh, that was something that him and Dale loved to do. They loved to
Yeah, they always did that.
Let's
so, like,
see.
what? Was Jayski saying, like, it was a bad thing? Or
it was probably just that he hadn't been hunting for a while.
Oh, okay. All right.
When someone put David Land looks like he drinks more milk. Yeah, probably being an IndyCar fan, I'd say so.
Yeah.
See, some people wouldn't get that reference, but I get it.
I get it.
I get it. All right, let's see what else we got here. We're reaching the end of the month here. Commercials too racy. Are some of commercials and promos aired during NASCAR telecasts on Fox a little too racy for racing? Some say yes, some say no. Nationally prominent Nashville songwriter and entertainer Ed Bruce falls into the yes category. I was watching last Sunday's race with my 7-year-old nephew when they had the promo of a man and a woman in bed together. Bruce, you don't want if that's what you're saying is racy. If that's what you're saying is racy, I don't know if you want to come up to the 2020s. Anyway, continuing. Said they showed two women kissing. I'm no.
Was this like the what?
This is 2002. This is 2002. Man, I don't see why as a guy you'd complain about that, but okay.
Man.
Okay, man. He says, I'm no prude, but I don't think that it's appropriate for kids to see. I think Fox needs to remember that a lot of kids watch racing on TV, and they need to clean it up. Fox is known for their edgy programming, while NASCAR fans...
He's an incel.
While NASCAR fans, especially in the racing hotbed of the South, tend to be more conservative. Some fans have expressed complaints similar to Bruce's in letters to the various racing publications, but Fox Sports spokesman Lou D'Amarillo, however the hell you say his name, says that he is not aware of widespread concerns. Your call is the first I've heard about it, he said. Of course it was. He told the Tennessean earlier in this week, we have not received letters or calls or emails from our viewers.
What the hell? He was mad about two women kissing in a commercial.
We still got more, man.
We're not done? We're not done.
Dude, we're only like halfway through this report.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Again, 2002 for people
2002,
at home.
guys.
I don't want people getting like, oh, this is happening now.
No, this is now.
Don't get woke Twitter on our asses.
No. This was 18 years ago. Or 19 no, years ago. 19. Yeah, 19.
Well, about 19, yeah. Let's see. It has been promoted it has promoted the sport better than it ever has been promoted. What else it chooses to promote is beyond the scope of NASCAR, talking about Fox. A poll at the Tennessean.com on Tuesday said, what are your reactions to some of the commercials shown for Fox's NASCAR coverage? Of 275 respondents, 19.3% said they were not offended by them at all. 13.1% said they were not suitable for kids. 27.3% enjoyed them. I can wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And 40.4% said they don't watch racing on TV. Man,
we had snowflakes back then. He was like complaining. Two women were kissing on television. Oh, this is not appropriate. This should not be the new normal.
I want to know what their thoughts were when like GoDaddy commercials started playing.
Oh, dude, they flipped, dude. They were like, I'm done with racing.
That very first one of like the nerd kissing the hot girl or something like that.
No. Remember the one when I was down there, Danny, I showed you guys of Danica and the police woman.
Oh yeah. Oh god, bro, this guy's such a he was tripping, man. Like, I don't want to hear his opinions on the matter today. Might be going crazy now. Jeez.
Oh, man. Jones not looking? Rumors have been circulating for a while that Petty Enterprises would replace Buckshot Jones with Joe Nemechek, and in turn, talk had surfaced that Jones and his father Billy were going to take sponsor Georgia Pacific either to Andy Petrie Racing or back to the Busch Grand National Series.
That's a big fail. Big fail.
Funny, if you just don't say Buckshot, you could say that today and it's still be true. Jones at Richard Petty.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He thought he was going to take the sponsor. They proceed to stay. I'm sorry.
I love it. Oh my God. Listen to this words by Mike Helton. I don't know that you'll ever reach a point where there's definitely a set of templates that are uniquely common. He said,
what?
The Car of Tomorrow came out 5 years later.
It was so common that EA didn't even bother to get real manufacturers for it.
Yeah, they didn't even care.
This is great. This stuff is amazing.
Dude, this is awesome. This is a lot better than I thought it'd be. Oh my God.
Hooters signs with Brett Bodine for the rest of 2002 and gets a teammate, Kirk Shelmerdine. It's just the same people.
Yeah, they keep coming back. It's like a bunch of reoccurring characters.
Like, oh, here's Kirk again.
All right, here we go. Final ratings for the 2002 Carolina Dodge Dealers 400. It earned a 5.8 rating, a 14 share, with 9.6 million viewers, topping a full weekend of CBS's coverage of the NCAA tournament, and it beat it by 12%. It also beat Tiger Woods and NBC's Tiger Woods win on NBC's Bay Hill Invitational by 12%. The average audience for Darlington's race was larger than the same race last year by 1%, 9.6 million to 9.5 million. Fox's NASCAR race from Darlington also beat head-to-head NBA on NBC, Orlando versus Philadelphia, because NASCAR got a 5.8, whereas the NBA got a 1.5. For the season to date, NASCAR on Fox is averaging a 6.1 rating, 5% higher than last year's average in 2001 of 5.8.
Wow.
This stuff is crazy, man.
It's crazy.
A day for like a Daytona 500 would be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Whoa, I didn't know this. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has been charged with a crime. 2002.
What?
Oh, is that what? Did he speed? Is that what it was?
No, it says Lincoln County, North Carolina Sheriff's Department says earlier this year, Earnhardt and 4 other people were stopped for four-wheeling on private property.
That doesn't surprise me.
That doesn't surprise.
And it says the investigating officer said the men were all riding all-terrain vehicles. Earnhardt's charged with trespassing. His trial date is April 17th. Didn't I just say that young Dale Jr. just didn't give a crap back?
He first tells
if you can send that to me, send that to me. I want to have that for the future.
He first tells his crew chief, "Hey, I'm gonna turn off the radio with 10 to go," and then secondly, he's arrested for trespassing. Oh my god, this guy's crazy.
I already have something else in the works of young Dale Jr. I might just add.
Hey,
to
why
it.
didn't Dale Jr. win a championship in these days? Well, I wonder why. You know, some of this stuff was going on.
What's the over under that he was drunk?
Oh, dude, he was hammered probably. All 4 of them were.
They didn't want to arrest Dale Jr. for that.
No,
oh
they were
God.
like, oh, we can't arrest Dale.
And to add to that, Dale Jr. was a no-show for the Food City Family Race Night.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Update: Dale Jr. was a no-show at the local autograph sessions as well. Instead of flying with Stewart, instead he flew with Tony Stewart to a Kid Rock concert. This is amazing.
Like classic Dale Jr.
Dude, this is great. This is great.
And on top of this, he may also face a civil fine for riding his four-wheeler on someone else's property.
I wonder why. Damn, I wonder how much the civil fine was.
Dude, oh my god, I'm just gonna add this to the video I already was making, man.
Oh my gosh, and this is all public. This is all at Jayski too. They just have this stuff here. This is great.
Amazing.
Thank you, Jayski, for not making these private.
Everyone,
or whatever.
I'm gonna link this all after the show. I'm gonna put the Jayski link on there. This is amazing, man.
This is all real. We're not making this up, by the way. This is all on Jayski.
We can get literally years of content out of all this.
I know. I just realized that.
Let's see. A fan-owned NASCAR team relaunches.
Fan-owned NASCAR team.
Yeah.
Well, shouldn't anyone owning a team be a fan?
Well, it says Fans Enterprises, spelled FANZ, which announced plans to form a fan-owned NASCAR team last fall, has relaunched the efforts. The company is offering a maximum of 2.5 million shares of common stock at $10 per share. I wonder if Robin Hood would throw stocks on that.
Oh, screw Robin Hood. They can burn in hell, all of them. Trying to take out the little guys. Screw you guys. How you gonna call yourselves Robin Hood?
A Hamlin fan put into the chat, Dale Jr. was the forgotten Bush brother.
Hey, that's what it looks like. Because he's wild, man.
So there was an update on that, too. In addition to Larry McReynolds and Chipper Jones have joined the fans team. Jones is a diehard NASCAR fan and has dreamed about owning a team. After learning about the fans, Jones is revved up. To tell fans across America the benefits of ownership and what it means to be an owner.
Well, enjoy it. It's not going to last long, I don't think, because I never heard of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And Brady Travis, thanks for the $1.99, says Junior would have won a championship if he kept the frosted tips. Let's see what else we got on here. No Indy 500 for the late John Andretti. Rest in peace. More races for Hermie Sadler with the autism car. Let's see. Wow, there was even news about Goodyear employees retiring.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's probably like a long-time employee. I'm not going to read into it.
Probably.
Hey, who won the Bristol race? Darian?
Kurt Busch. We just watched that last week.
Yeah. Busch. I just find it funny all that crap.
Junior should have won that race though, but he pitted like an idiot.
So in the span of a week, Junior was like possibly going to get charged with a civil suit. He skipped autograph sessions and family nights to go to a Kid Rock concert. And he got into a fight with Robbie Gordon's team.
And he blew the race. They blew the race, dude.
But no, it's just that, dude, how the hell was Junior not more hated?
Junior, we love Junior. He does no wrong. That's his fan base.
Man,
it's just crazy.
I love Junior to death, but geez,
I love him too, but geez, like
if he was doing that when I started watching, I'm pretty sure like my parents
I'd
would be
pissed.
like, my parents would be like, "You really sure you want to watch him as your role model?"
Yeah, like I'd be pissed though because it's like you could be doing so much better, but like you're doing all this extra stuff.
Oh, here's one: DW to drive a truck at Martinsville.
Oh.
So.
Oh yeah, he started driving in 2002 in the truck series. That's right.
Yeah.
I love those truck commercials with him though. Those were very underrated.
Jimmy Elledge to leave Yates, possibly.
Jimmy Elledge. Why does that sound familiar?
I'm pretty sure he did stuff with DEI. Let's see.
I think so. Yeah.
Let's see. Both Harvick and Robbie Gordon expected to be fined and penalized.
Oh,
because Harvick got into that fight.
Wait. Is this
was that the Sonoma deal?
No. It's Bristol. No. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. So after Bristol, wasn't Martinsville in the next race?
I'm not sure. I'd have to check the schedule probably.
Yeah.
But I remember that Harvick was suspended a race in 2002 because 2003 was the first year he finished every race.
Yeah. In 2002, he had a little incident in the truck race at Martinsville, and they were like, "No, you're gone."
Robbie Gordon and Dale Jr. were both. Well, let's see. Robbie Gordon was fined $10,000 and placed on probation. Earnhardt Jr. was fined $5,000. Both were penalized under, Section 12(4)(a), actions deemed by NASCAR officials as detrimental to
stock car racing, even though they're just that's stupid. It's so dumb.
That is like the most flimsy plastic rule in the NASCAR rule book.
They don't know. They don't have a reason to be mad, but they're mad, so this is the rule.
They're like, no, we fake these. This is bad for racing. You're fine, basically, is how it went.
Here, this should really tell you what a time 2002 was. NASCAR Cafe to open. Doors of the NASCAR Cafe in Greensboro will open April 2nd. The restaurant chain said that a 10,000 square foot restaurant at Four Seasons Town Center will seat 290 people. What would that be in like COVID terms? Like, divide it by 4 and we'll see. But anyway, the Greensboro location will be little different for the NASCAR Cafe, which is owned in Knoxville, Tennessee, which, Danny, wasn't it the one you went to?
Yeah, it wasn't even Knoxville, it's Sevierville. I don't know what they're calling Knoxville.
Other NASCAR cafes include Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and Orlando, Florida, which I did go to that one. I went to that one during the 2008 Dover Cup race, and during the race in that one, they had a scoring pylon in it that would actually, like, every lap would change with the running order at the time.
And also the one out in Vegas. I'm from Vegas. I would go visit it from time to time. We had a freaking roller coaster in our NASCAR cafe out here, and it was awesome.
The jury in the Dale Earnhardt trial ruled in favor of Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, awarding the company $10,000 in damages.
As it should.
Yeah. Hey, Junior he got some of his money back, I guess.
That was for DEI with the Gray London
I know. Yeah, I
know. Dick Trickle tested for Ray Evernham.
He did. I think he even attempted a cup race later that year with him too.
Hearing that Dale Earnhardt Jr. will run a 2002 MLB Major League Baseball All-Star scheme at Daytona in the Pepsi 400, which, by the way, let me pick that car out. I'll show you guys what car that
I know
is.
what it looks like.
People in the chat might not.
Oh, I know. But I'm saying I remember that scheme, though. Not as good as the 2001 scheme, though. The 2001 scheme is obviously the best. 2002, it was all right. Yeah, it's nice, though.
All right, so for those watching at home who might not know what this car looks like, it is actually really, really sharp. This is the car that we are talking about. I got this actually at the Nashville Fairgrounds.
With us?
Yeah, that's right. You did. It's beautiful. It's a nice scheme.
Yeah, I got it along with my David Pearson shirt.
What's funny about this race is him and Waltrip, they were both running 1-2, and Junior tried to make a pass, and like nobody would go with him, so he fell back to 6.
Well, from what he had said, he didn't want to make the pass, but the Uries were like, dude, like, we're not paying you to be here to finish second to your team.
Oh, so more disagreements between the two. Okay. Wow.
Dude, as much as like Junior said he shouldn't have gotten in the way with the Uries,
they weren't perfect.
Well, no, that was bound to end ugly.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, like right at the end of March, it just got really interesting.
Yeah, just everything. Just changing.
Which we're on March 27th, so we're rolling around well. Just lots of testing. That's it. Let's see. Park to be evaluated to make sure he'd be okay to come back. Bobby Labonte. Bobby Labonte testing in a Chevrolet.
What?
Yeah,
Joe Gibbs might move.
Yeah, hearing that the 18 team broke out a backup car to test, and it was a
Chevy.
I love that. I love the like pure storytelling mode that Jayski went on back then.
Yeah.
Kenny Wallace full-time to Cup in 2003. Yeah, so that happened.
Did it say with who at the time though?
I don't think so. No, it didn't.
Okay, because it would be Bill Davis Racing eventually.
It's official. DW in a truck.
Oh.
So that happened. Let's see. Update for Tony Stewart. He would not go to the Indy 500. Thank you, Blue Cup, for the $1.99. Says me trying to create conversation be like. Well, honestly, it's actually a pretty good conversation right now.
This is great.
Let's see. Update number 2 on 43 cars. Despite reports to the contrary, NASCAR executive George Payne said that NASCAR TV contracts with the networks do not, I can hear myself, by the way, does not actually require 43 cars to be in the race in order to collect full rights fees. So, Cuckoo Marlin, a 4-time Fairgrounds Speedway champion and father of current NASCAR Winston Cup star Sterling Marlin, suffered a mild stroke.
That's not good.
Thank you, Brady Travis, for the $1.99. Robbie Gordon looks like he just did Xanax.
He has a punchable face. I won't go that far, but he has a punchable face, though. I will say that.
Number 88, Dale Jarrett, expected to have a new crew chief Jimmy Elledge with him, discounting the recent rumors that Elledge might leave Robert Yates Racing. Jarrett said Elledge does. God, it's weird saying my own name. Said that Elledge does not plan to leave and has told this to Jarrett repeatedly this week. So,
are you talking to yourself, Jarrett?
I always do.
No, I'm just kidding. You keep saying
I always do. The voice has told me to.
Oh yeah, the Goofy video. That's right. And I'll do it again.
I'll fucking do it again.
Do it again.
The demons told me to.
Me too.
Anyway. Texas field down to 43. Man, having like 43, 44 cars, like having a short field was such a big deal back then. Whereas now it's expected.
Yeah, it's like different expectations nowadays. But yeah, back then they were like, if it wasn't 50 cars, we're in trouble.
It's kind of sad to say that, but it's like completely reversed since then, where it's like we're reporting if there's a full field.
Yeah.
All right, we have like 3 days left in this month, and then we'll be good to go.
All right, cool.
Mechanics Wear to sponsor Pit Crew of the Year award, let's see. No freaking way.
What?
Teresa Earnhardt wins Outstanding Mother of the Year award.
What a bullshit award, man. Outstanding. Wait, hold up. Say it again. Outstanding Mother of the Year award?
Yes.
Who gave her that?
Teresa. Okay, it says Teresa Earnhardt, the CEO of Dale Earnhardt Incorporated, the racing business conglomerate that fields the Winston Cup teams of the one. Well, I love how most of it is this. Has been cited as an outstanding Mother of the Year for 2002's National Mother's Day Committee.
No. That's a lie.
That she's one of 6 women from entertainment sports business to be honored by the committee.
Wait, so there were other options and you picked her of all people?
Oh man.
Y'all didn't know, dude.
I'm waiting for her to say she was Times Person of the Year or something.
Dude, she rode Dale's coattails, man. in the afterlife
I'm just
was riding them there.
Bro, the chat's going nuts
What a
right
clown!
now.
Oh my gosh, that's so dumb.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's how differently she was viewed back then.
Like, there were 5 other women to choose from, and they picked her, of all people.
But yeah, that's how she was viewed back then. She was viewed differently back then. It's
she
just
was
how
a saint.
different
She
it was.
she could do no wrong. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Mother of the year. Ask Dale that.
There's Earnhardt statue and painting prints, and there's different stuff about the Kannapolis statue being built and different funding, stuff like that going on at the time. Wow. That's just, there's so much stuff that's so different back then.
People were on crack back then, obviously, to vote her as Mother of the Year. Jesus.
Well, again, it was so different.
I know. It was a different time, but it does not age well today. Not even close.
I just love the chats going nuts. We went from a chat rate of 8 like chats per minute to freaking 26.
Skyrocketed. Yeah, that's what happened. Teresa Earnhardt, Mother of the Year. That I never thought I'd hear that.
Let's see if there's any news on the last day of March.
This is the last day right here.
Let's see. Here's the last one. News story of March 2002. Bobby Labonte tested with Pontiac and Chevrolet at Texas Motor Speedway, but company president J.D. Gibbs, rest in peace, says that the team was simply researching what the Monte Carlo has to offer. He was both in. There's so many clown emojis. It's funny.
Oh my god.
It says. Oh, where'd I leave off? He was in both cars on Monday and Tuesday, but logged extra hours in the Monte Carlo after crashing his Pontiac. Gibbs remained adamant that the team is not leaving Pontiac, and I will read that super chat in a moment. Don't worry about that. But is adamant that the team is not leaving Pontiac's ranks for the security of the make with significantly more competitors. He defined those plans as the development of the 2003 Pontiac, a project ongoing at Gibbs, and the Johnny Benson Ken Schrader shops. Gibbs said that the team has studied Dodge and Ford noses as well, but putting a Chevrolet on the Winston Cup track is new ground. As of right now, we have no plans to run Chevrolet, Gibbs said. Still, Gibbs said Labonte was comfortable in both cars. They were pretty close, he said. We have no plans to switch to Pontiac. And that's the last story of 2002 March. Thank you, Mask Eye Official, for the $5 super chat that says, if you ever became a billionaire, would you revive Nazareth, Texas World, North Wilkesboro, or Rockingham? Well, Rockingham is still operational.
North Wilkesboro.
In
an instant like that.
Yeah,
I'd do
I
that
would do
in
that.
a heartbeat if I could. We're investing in Bitcoin, so it might happen. You never know.
I don't think we're gonna get that lucky.
Yeah, I don't think we'll hit the big bucks like that, but we'll get some money.
You know, so I want to ask the chat here. I know there's gonna be a bit of a delay, but just to end off the night here, are you guys like doing these? Because we can do plenty more of these as time rolls on. I mean, I'm gonna do one next week, and definitely down in Daytona when we have a bunch of us.
Oh
all around
yeah,
do it.
Dude, Daytona's gonna be fun. Doing one of these streams, that's gonna be fun in person.
But yeah, did you guys like it? I want to know what you guys thought, because we had 250 likes and a lot of people, just a lot of engagement tonight. I just want to hear what you guys think, and then after that, I think we'll head out for the night.
If you guys like it, we'll do it, and then me and Danny, we can rip it up. No, I'm playing. I'm kidding. No, this is Jared's thing. We're happy to join him. So yeah, please come back.
I see a lot of yeses in the chat.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
good.
it's unanimous. There's always that douchebag that says no, though. There's somebody who's always gonna say no. Who would be that? Oh, nice, Shugs!
He's like, I like it. I like it a lot.
Now stop eating, Shugs.
Oh yeah, well next one will definitely be April of 2002. That'll be next week.
So is this gonna be a series where like we go month by month, through
yeah,
like?
I mean,
okay,
we might
I like that.
The only way we'd change it up if there's like guests wanting to talk, that maybe couldn't do, weren't relevant to the podcast or something.
Okay.
Maybe want to do stuff, or if they even were on the podcast, but they want to talk about specific topics from the past in general.
And also, if you guys maybe want to send some requests, maybe in the comments of like which years we should maybe look at. If you guys, don't want us to go in order, just let us know.
Oh, I'm going in order, man.
Oh, okay. So never mind. Jared's gonna go in order. Never mind. So the authority is spoken.
And then remember
Get that out of your mind.
And then remember, I'm going to put this in the chat. A few people sent emails to us last night, but we do have a mailbag for the NASCAR Weekly Podcast. So be sure to send, your mailbag question, weeklypodcastguest@gmail.com. I will put that in the chat in a moment. I just want to double check, make sure everything's good, and see if anyone else has sent anything recently.
And do not ask us to be on the show through this email. That is not what this is for. Do not do it.
So far, we got a bunch of different. So far, we got a bunch of different emails from it. So yeah, weeklypodcastguest@gmail.com. Putting it in the chat right now. So if you want to be, we're going to do one mailbag question a week on the NASCAR Weekly Podcast. Don't know what part of the show we'll do it exactly at yet, but we'll be doing that. So if you want your question specifically answered, leave that there. It'll be the only one that we probably answer that won't be specifically from a super chat, just because we can't, it gets tougher to keep up with that. But yeah, it looks like y'all like it. Looks like everybody was pretty happy with it. We got a lot of engagement tonight. A lot of people really entertained.
This was funny. This was great. We got to do this, week to week.
This was a lot better, of a night than I originally had planned, because I've been working on this model railroad thing, but I'm actually getting to talk to people, talk NASCAR while I'm doing it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, we should have at least one of the weeks before the end of the year of just doing a DIY project as we're doing this. But yeah, I think with that we'll call it a night. So if you guys have anything to add, speak now or hold your silence until
forever
Wednesday.
Hold your peace. I object. We need to go over April. Let's go over it now.
Can you start over? I wasn't listening.
Yeah. Can we start over? Can we restart at the Derek Cope news? Hooters news, please. Excuse me, Kirk Shelburne.
All right, we're getting out of here.